whore is just as valuable as a wife. I read this Substack essay and it really got me thinking. The writer talks about how we brutalize sex with words like fucking or smashing. We make it sound so aggressive, like it's not supposed to be about care or pleasure. And then we treat casual sex like the other person is not deserving of safety or respect. At the end of the day, whether it's casual or committed, sex is an interaction between two people who owe each other care. The essay argues, and I really agree, that dismissing casual partners as less deserving of care contributes to a culture where disrespect, objectification, and even violence are normalized, essentially rape culture. Something that really stood out to me in the essay was the discussion of whorephobia and slut shaming. There's this twisted logic that if a woman enjoys sex, especially outside of a committed relationship, that somehow she forfeits autonomy, safety, and respect. And that idea is completely steeped in rape culture. Ultimately, it teaches women that desire is dangerous, and it tells society overall that pleasure is just for men and that some people are disposable based solely on how they have sex. The idea that enjoying sex as a woman makes you a hoe or a whore or a slut is absolutely rooted in rape culture. Women are allowed to enjoy sex and to want it. Pleasure is not solely for men. And again, this idea is disgusting, it's unfair, and it denies women of their own autonomy, because the idea that sex is only pleasurable for men, what does that mean about the woman on the other side of that encounter? She's only supposed to have sex where it is something that is being done to her. It is not supposed to be pleasurable or enjoyable. What does that say about you if you genuinely believe that women are not supposed to enjoy sex, that are not supposed to desire or experience pleasure? I feel like that is something that some of you need to confront and really think about what that means. But also, if you are desiring pleasure, sex with someone outside of a committed relationship, that does not mean that you have to deny them pleasure, safety, respect. This idea that if you are having sex with a woman outside of a committed relationship, that means you can treat her any kind of way because she is not your committed partner, she's not your spouse, again, is absolutely rooted in rape culture. Pleasure and dignity should not be conditional based on the relationship you have with the other person. Respect, consent, attentiveness are not optional. They're essential in any sexual encounter. I think something that I've noticed specifically with the way that men engage with any sort of casual setup is that for some reason, they have this idea that because this is casual and you are not my partner or my long-term partner or a potential spouse, that means that I don't have to give a fuck about whether you live or die. And I really, really, really want to push against that, because that is ultimately contributing to rape culture. If you are engaging in any sort of sexual romantic encounter with anybody, whether it's casual or whether it's a committed, serious relationship, that person is absolutely deserving of care and respect. You don't get to treat someone any kind of way just because we're not together and this is casual. Casual does not mean there is a denial of basic respect and dignity, and that is something that infuriates me, honestly. Rethinking casual sex with care rather than just dismissal not only makes encounters safer, but it also challenges the broader structures of rape culture. Situationships, mistresses, side pieces, one-night stands, even strangers, every sexual partner deserves humanity and care. Ultimately, this essay frames a very powerful point. Sexual autonomy, mutual pleasure, and respect are not luxuries, they're basic human rights. The way we devalue anyone based on their sexual history is symptomatic of a system that is fundamentally hostile towards female desire and bodily autonomy. Recognizing that all lovers are worthy of care, whether or not they're wives, is not just radical, it's necessary.